Welcome back, guys, to Atelier Ryza 2, Lost Legends and the Secret Fairy, where last episode we began a new adventure 3 years after the events that took place around Kurken Island. With Ryza having been the only one left behind as her friends headed out into the world, she has found herself finally invited to the royal capital by Tao, taking the trip with a mysterious stone given to her by Meeresbrise along for the ride. After making her way there but instantly getting lost, she was greeted by a familiar face in Bos, who had a friend unrecognized by Ryza in tow, with Tao having hit his growth spurt. The duo then gave her an orientation of the capital, where they stopped at a cafe to discuss the reason for her visit, with some ruins possibly nearby that may have links to alchemy. With Ryza having been set up a place to stay by Patricia, a student of Tao's that he tutors, she now aims to show both Patty and Bos some alchemy for the first time. But we need to gather some materials before we can begin. This area has a lot of foot traffic, so any monsters that might appear shouldn't be too dangerous. Regardless, it never hurts to be careful. Already came through once before. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, let's get gathering. Hey, Ryza, wait for me! It's gathering time. All kinds of synthesis materials can be found in the field. The act of collecting these items is called gathering. Some items can be simply picked up with X, but others will require you to use different tools with square. If you spot something shining, press X or square to gather it. There are also gathering ranks. They indicate how skilled you are in a certain method of gathering. Yes, I did see a star. When your gathering rank increases, you'll be able to gather different materials from the same gathering points. Gathering ranks will increase depending on the effects of the gathering tools and Ryza's skills. Gather more materials and aim to upgrade your rank. The key to gathering materials. Press and hold square to perform a charge swing, which lets you gather multiple items at once, mainly from trees. For example, if you use charge swing in a spot where multiple piles of lumber can be collected, you will pick them up all at once. Alchemy doesn't only involve picking up flowers and fruits. Some of the materials can only be gathered from monsters. If you can't find what you're looking for, try searching for a new area or monsters. You got plenty of notebooks with you? Well, that's not what we're here to do. Hellflower. Gotta gather it all, right? It's right there, and I don't have the tools, so we need a axe at least. Looks like I can still pick up some stuff here, there, and everywhere. There's more here than back home, I guess, because our island is man-made. That makes a lot of sense, yes. Does make you wonder how many people know about the man-made nature at this point. But I want to play as Tail. Come on, Tail. It's coming for me. Oh, I didn't get it. I do like how the combat's displayed, of course. You changed target. I didn't expect you to do that. Now that's what I wanted to figure out. Has Tao lost his magical touch from range with shockwaves that he could just do, despite the fact he wasn't a natural warrior? He could just swing a hammer and shockwaves came out the travel distance? No, he's not forgot it. He can fire fire beams with his sword. I guess we don't get an enemy is targeting this member icon, so that's going to be a bit thingy. Question is, how far can I travel without getting myself in some form of trouble, right? And how much ingredients do I even want? Come here, sheepy buddy. I stop it attacking Ryza or not? I still think he got the attack off, to be honest. Now, Tao's had one hell of a glow up, hasn't he? Level up! Peace! Get some fluffy wool there. Ah, yes. Couple of beehives, picking them up is fine. What's going on over here, lady? This is the halfway farm. Oh, it's so hot today, warm today. Oh, did you need something from the ranch? You're free to look around, although there's not much here. Haha. So a single enemy in your ranch? Seemingly not. Fortune fruit. Definitely worth coming in here. Plus, there's barrels at the back. Clover milk. Goat son! Now traveled the land. Welcome to the Ryza Ranch. I'm the owner. I can't do anything for you, but you're free to look around. A few goats here in the long grass. So which one's the Progenitor Goat? Okay, that's a fair few materials gathered, and equally, when we actually gather materials, I'm getting them in bigger amounts than I would have thought. Much larger amounts. Like, I feel like my basket shouldn't be... Actually, I have still 100 spaces left. Hey, there it is. Some uni with some nectar fruit. That what I was after? I think that should be enough for now. Yeah. Okay, let's head back. I'm sure Patty is waiting for us. Now then, let's do a little alchemy. Although the cauldron is new to me and the materials are a little different, so it might not be too great. Are you already making excuses in case you fail? No, I'm just saying it takes time to get used to new gear. Just like weapons and stuff. Don't worry. It's okay. Just start with something simple. Okay, fine. Just give me a minute. Now this is different. Alchemy skill tree. The skill tree will give you access to the recipes Ryza learned on Kurken Island and some useful synthesis skills. So it's not like I've forgotten them. I'm just gonna have to build myself back up to them. You will need SP to unlock the skills. SP is gained by synthesizing items and exploring ruins. Now, hold X to unlock the explosive uni recipes so you can demonstrate the power of alchemy to your party members. Oh. So the recipes are there, I just have to unlock them. That's a Rassel Luft. You have learned the explosive uni recipe. When you learn certain skills, your skill tree may grow. Learn a variety of skills and grow your tree. Okay, here we go. Before you can synthesize an item, you'll need to learn its recipe. First, pick a recipe you already know. You can synthesize an explosive uni, so press X to select it. Bong. In the center of the screen are the material loops where you can add materials. You'll also need to add the materials specified by the material loop in order to synthesize the item. At the moment, some material loops are locked, preventing you from adding materials. First, cast one of the unis that you've covered into the middle of material loop. That's why it's only letting me have 2, isn't it? That's why I got sent back. That's why I got sent back indeed. Adding the uni added a new effect to the item you were going to synthesize. All material loops have one of the 4 elemental attributes: fire, ice, lightning, or wind. The red color stands for fire, blue stands for ice, yellow stands for lightning, and the green stands for wind. Adding materials with the same elemental attribute as the material loop will let you increase its power, also known as its elemental value. Accumulating an elemental value above a certain level will bring various benefits, such as raising the item's quality and unlocking new effects. Now let's add materials to the other unlocked material loop. Times a naught times a billion. But I don't have any freeze. Can I sort by quality? Oh, I can. Oh, my sort is down there. The quantity's down to a 4. Just looks nicer, doesn't it? After adding materials to the material loop, you can press Start to Options, or whatever the button is called on PS5, to begin the synthesis process. It's the 3 lines button. Alternatively, you can now also add more materials to the newly unlocked material loop on the upper right. Some material loops will require certain elemental attributes and values to unlock the connection. As you become more familiar with the synthesis process, pay attention to the conditions under which the material loops are connected. You still have some materials remaining, so try adding some to the other material loops. Got dried gas for fuel, that adds to quality. So the quality bar is 26. Adding more materials has further strengthened the final item. As you can see, unlocking more loops and adding new materials will allow you to create more powerful items. However, each recipe has a set limit to how many materials you can add. The maximum number of materials that can be used in a specific recipe can be seen on the bottom of the screen. Press... Oh, I don't want to begin the synthesis yet. Let me place some more. Oh, that's just mean. I want to make it better. If the materials you choose have traits, you'll be able to transfer those traits to the synthesized item. You can transfer up to 3 traits, but first you'll need to unlock the required trait slots. Trait slots are unlocked by leveling up the material loops featuring this specific bonus. Try leveling up when you find one. Furthermore, more traits, or some traits, can be strengthened by synthesizing materials carrying the same trait. Now then, select which trait you'd like to transfer, or just press thingy to synthesize them all. I only have quality, so there we go. Hey, this time I'm not above her face. I'm above something else instead. Explosive uni is made. It's a bomb, you know. All done? Take a look at this. I've never seen you synthesize anything before, and I have to say, this alchemy really is something else. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, huh? She ended up with something completely different from the original ingredients. So, what do you think of alchemy? It is very surprising. I had no idea something like this was even possible. You can make anything with alchemy. Well, almost anything. Anything? Really? What's wrong? Oh, sorry. It's nothing. I'm glad to see you can still use alchemy here, Ryza. We can pick up our investigation another time. I'm sure you're tired from all your traveling. Yeah, I am feeling a bit drained. You traveled all the way from your hometown to a new city. Even you must be exhausted from that. What do you mean, even me? What are you trying to say? Anyway, we both have a lot of preparations to make. Just let me know when you're ready to go. Hold on. I want to go with you. Patty, that's... I'm not sure it's a good idea. It could be really dangerous. But, right. I have been interested in those ruins for some time now as well. What are you talking about? You never said anything. Well, because of all your wonderful lessons, I have developed a strong interest in history. Something about, you know, 18-ish years old, that kind of history. And that applies to runes too. The way I see it, this should become a part of my studies. But the runes could be filled with monsters. We might have to fight. I have received proper combat training. You know that, Mr. Tao. Maybe, but... Okay then, we can all go together. But don't forget, it could be really dangerous. Well, let's just call it a day for now. See everyone tomorrow. Be sure to get plenty of rest. Goodbye for now. Oh, it's been a busy day. I got to reconnect with Tao and Bos, and even made a new friend. And I even got a tour of the royal capital. But now I'm wondering what these ruins are like. And there's still Mr. Morris's stone to think about. There's so much on my plate. I hope everything goes okay. No bath, no clean set of clothes. Well, let's drop all my stuff here. And find out what we're up to next. So next, we are off to the Academy District to find Tao. However, we could check out more alchemy. If it'll let us. Okay, so how do I go to the SP bit? Check tree. Is it here? Aha! Skill tree. Right, so let's see what we can make. Neutralizers. Learn the recipe for 4 different neutralizers. Seems like a good thing to earn early on. And that will allow me to learn an ingot, which will allow me to learn weapons. So I feel like I should go there. Neutralizer pre-pull. And looks recipe morph. Gem reduction. Investigate some ruins. Special. Won't tell me what it is. Grass beans for healing. I should probably just get that on the list anyway. Seems like a good first starter. Quantity +1. Quantity of materials added during synthesis up. You actually have to pay for that now and you don't get it from alchemy level because alchemy level doesn't exist anymore. A Luft. Ice bombs, normal bombs, plagigs. Oh, wow. Grass beans I can make, yeah. Unfortunately, I did not get enough thorn. It's kind of silly to try and even make it if I don't even have the thorns to do that. So that's lightning element, is it? At least it gives you a big show and dance of when you can actually do it. Head neutralizers can be done with crimson ore. More fuel. Or needs a 1. So it's the amount of slots that are on there. So I don't have gunpowder that I can put in. Or it's just a straight up locked slot. That's different. So it's not locked because I've got the stuff. It's locked for another reason. Is it because I haven't added enough red things? Well, I broke through that barrier using some more dried grass. I do have the water. A lot of it doesn't actually have elemental value. I spent time picking up this water, so I may as well just get it in. That adds it as a fuel. So the traits are still pretty much the same. Some red neutralizers were made. I can also make yellow. On the basis that I just have some sand. It's very flashy now. I don't have much in the way of lightning stuff. But I can make it, so I'll just do it. It's not going to be the good stuff, but still. Could make a better explosive uni now, I guess. So, you got to do more to unlock more to do even more. It's quite a thought, really. Well, I'll unlock the ingot. Which of course allows me to craft weaponry. And it seems going this way is actually the way to the grass sickle as well. So considering that's my first tool, this way is definitely a direction I should be going in. Material processing. Learn the polishing powder and alchemy fibers recipe over here. So what do I need to make ingots? Well, I need ore. It's gonna be a while till I have that. True handmade staff. These ingots. Question is, does she already have a true handmade staff? Yes, we could make a better one, but we've got the talents open, and I guess that's all that matters for now. Whee! It's raining! Okay, all the shops are open now. So I can return directly to the Atelier now. That has become open as an option. Let's say, how much money do I have? 213. Not much. Umbrella? We don't synthesize one of them here. Everyone's waterproof in this world. I've got waterproof caps and it's gone into clothing now. All spread out. So, torn, crimson air, crimson airs. And more. Lord of Wood. Sells uni, dried lumber, and more. Got Mr. Fishmonger. Silver scales, pretty shells. So you sell fruits? Do you sell Kurken fruit? No, but Ashra milk is a daily. What does that mean? Obviously, whenever I go through an in-game day. This is Crest Hunter, a traveling merchant. He has goat, horns, puny bulls. I don't know why he showed me them. There's the ore. Ametite ore. Cost 90 though. We should probably just go where the game wants me to for now, rather than going, I'm going to buy all the things. We need to gather. We need to gather like mad. Okay. So I need to go upwards to the academy. Which means I need to go right. Oh, can I use the boars now to travel? Remind me, I need to collect my water from pots. Get a real grasp of the place. Did anyone else feel like clapping along with the music? You've got to clap like that nicely in the music. It makes you want to do it too. What the hell's that? Surely that gets soggy way down this weather. Hey, Ryza. Are you ready? I'm all rested up. Alright then, let's get going. We'll start by heading out on the main road. Sounds good. Let's uncover some hidden ruins. Patricia has joined our party. Using items. When you're in town or in the Atelier, you can equip core items through the main menu. Interestingly, what seems to be here is everyone's got a different core crystal value. These items will be equipped to the core crystals, which will allow you to use them in battle without actually using up the items themselves. However, you will not be able to properly use any items of higher level than the character's dexterity. Pay attention to the levels when you're choosing which item to equip to which characters. Tutorial Item Rush. In order to use items in battle, you need to have enough core charge, CC. Core charge can be earned by using skills. Oh? That's better. Plus, if you have enough core charge, you can activate an item rush that allows you to use multiple items at once. Build up your core charge and use item rush to gain an instant advantage. You can also use an item out of turn by using 10 AP and activating quick item rather than quick move. Don't forget to use it when you're close to defeating an enemy or if your party's in a pinch. CC Bottle. Core charge that you don't use in battle will be saved in your CC Bottle. Core charge stored in the CC Bottle will allow you to use equipped healing items while in the field. What? You can equip healing items by accessing your basket from the main menu and using L1 and R1 to switch to the equipment tab. Action orders as well. During combat, when you fulfill various conditions such as stunning an enemy, your allies will issue action orders. If you fulfill the conditions of the action order within a certain amount of time, your allies will use the order skills. All of the order skills are powerful, but you need to meet the requirements that include other actions than normal attacks to activate them. Use your skills and items proactively to fulfill your action orders. Like, the changes they've already made to the battle system completely make sense and are pretty damn good. Alright, off we go then. Is that a quest? Or was that boss? Actually improving on a sequel. Madness! Yeah, but the one thing I note for this is the improvements don't seem to be arbitrary. They all seem to be like actual things that you can instantly say, well, that's a massive improvement. This is just for changing up the battle system for changing up the battle system. Boss! See, the capital will be quite dangerous. I'm just surprised as anyone. Your head must be totally spinning. Wait, what happened? I feel like you're giving me a weird dialogue. Is something going to happen? Sometimes you get a change of battle system to spice it up. This is just a lot of things that you can obviously say, wow, that's real quality of life. That's a real improvement. Like, straight away, just from hearing it without even seeing it in action. Pretty fancy. I just realized I can actually get to where I need to go faster if I go to here. So that works out pretty good. Are you a London cheesehead? Welcome. Cheese is good. He says, upsetting all the people who are lactose intolerant who can't. Otherwise they will have the bad farts. The Molson stomach. Off we go then. Into the wilds again. So obviously I need to gather some more stuff so I can make the grass beans so I can have the healing items to have in my CC bowl. Now, while we're going to the ruins, Actually, even in my knowledge, there are at least 5 sites near the capital where I believe we'll find some ruins. Wow, there are many? Yes. And for today, we are going to head to the only place where ruins were discovered for sure. Ah, we're going to the ruins that were already discovered. Then others must have already found everything there was to find there. Actually, it seems like most people in the capital don't really care about the ruins. Nobody bothers to check them out. Even though there is a huge site right near the city, most people don't even notice it's there. Really? I have never heard of any ruins near the city. Patty, didn't you say you were really interested in ruins? There is a difference between being interested and knowing all about them. That is why I am studying. So basically, we're planning to find 5 different ruins and investigate each of them. Exactly. Of course, I've only read about them, so I can't say for sure if there are exactly 5. I found each of them in a different text, so there's a chance they're all referring to the same thing. This all seems really uncertain. Oral tradition tends to be like that. You should know that better than anyone, Ryza. But there's one thing I'm pretty sure of. You remember those lines of poetry I mentioned? Well, it just so happens to mention the number 5. I'm thinking those are 5 ruins. I see. Anyway, the ruins we're headed to now should be deep in the forest north of the main road. Deep in the forest? Do you think there will be monsters there? I can't say for sure. But it's a forest, so even if there are no monsters, there could still be predators. That is true. There used to be a path running through it, but most people avoid the area if they can. Well, we'll just have to go and take a look for ourselves. Let's get moving. Well, I can finally pick up the stuff I was trying to pick up then. It's raining and the clothes do indeed have a rain functionality. Unexpected. 14 nectar fruits. So if we're going to make more good stuff, I need to pick up flowers, don't I? I need green flowers. That's a slime. What the hell? She's got a Naginata! Cool! They also all leveled up to level 6 at some point. Adachi, no Naginata. Okay, sorry, I'm wrong. Wait, she's ran to a different position on purpose? Now, while I thought they didn't necessarily care too much about the battle system, they definitely care about the animations of it. But then this seems to be already a change because of all the changes they made to it. In the first game, it was very easily breakable, but was still stylish. And combat felt like an afterthought. This already, like, just the crazy amount of style and movement to it, the camera. I'm already kind of going like, so why don't more games that actually are super combat orientated do stuff like that? It's just confusing. The camera style's really good. The movement is really good. What? Patty has some very super flashy moves. We thought she'd just be like playing a jealous trope for a bit. Instead, she entered battle and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna mess some stuff up now. Time to take out some monsters and chew some bubblegum. And the monsters are shaped like bubblegum. I need to find some more corn. So I'm just running around picking up and gathering some stuff. Because before we go to the next area, we probably do want to do a bit more alchemy. Like how flea's its own button now. Quick item? I don't need to quick item. No magic damage. When I do, they die. I got mushrooms from that sheep. I mean, let's face it, if you're gonna have a turn-based combat, you've got to like add some flash to it nowadays. And the camera work and all that for this is actually the proper amount of flash. It's really nice. So much movement. And not undiscernible movement because of the centering. You're not going for me? Our special does too much damage. Everyone leveled up to level 7. I can tell he's all cool now. One to our young scaredy tale. And now he's just like, I'm a badass now. I save you, Tail. So yeah, sequel level presentation up massive. Now, as I understand it, kind of like how Falcom does their games, Gust also cranks their games out like once a year. So that amount of presentation up in a year always astounds me, when of course you may have like been buying games from a certain like more AAA-ish developer, God knows how much, and they don't manage to sort out that amount of presentation change in that period of time. It's baffling to me. There's me just whacking away, getting as much fluffy wool as I can and stuff. I don't know if I've got enough to make some grass beans yet. I kind of want to step out and get that treasure chest. Should you tell me about the horrible housing conditions game devs go through? No, I know about that. I hope they don't have to, but you never know in between studios. You can have it even less than what you spend. Tell the combat system's much more built around 3 people by how fast we smash people down. Right. Let's try and get to that treasure chest. I obviously need a fishing rod to do this, right? Good. Just had to make sure, 100%. No enemies in said water, is there? Yeah, we do swim. I was very unsuspecting, so when I suddenly just started swimming, when I thought, like, can I reach that? That was confusing. We have swim now. A power we never thought we could obtain. It's some restraint silk. Can't pick up that. What's this? Rope. Well, I must have picked up enough to make the grass bean now, surely. Hey, how do I get to the treasure chest? Seems like I was near it. Oh, does it require me to use the rope? Yes, it's up there. So wherever chest is there is up there on that ledge. Alright, let's go back to Ryza's Atelier. Let's see if I can make the grass beans. I just need green. Because I want at least HP small. Better than not having it after all. So that's completely locked. I can't make any. I could put it in there to upgrade the quality from here. Edibles. A potato is the right slot for that, but I can't really do that yet. I put a nectar fruit in there. And I can't get to here. I can't get sleep cure. The best I can do is another nectar fruit, really. Grass beans will help. Getting a little bit of healing on the board. Most other stuff is unattainable, though, it seems. But that was an important first step. Well, now I can heal. Korem's its own separate slot now. Must remember that. So in my CC bottle, that will go. Right then. That's our first little extra made. What's with the dancing? You don't dance when you do tasks. It's natural. But here we go. I always think that camera is important though, going back to it. I thought that about when I started YouTube, of course. When I was like the only one doing like stuff with theatre mode, camera work with stuff to show like grenades flying across the map, blowing up people. Anything you can do to make it maybe visually more dynamic at times, make things pop. It's pretty nice. So let's go to our actual destination. It's nice gathering at night because everything shines from a mile away. Is that ropes? Vines. No fall damage. It's just no enemies in places like this. And I guess she's already wet, so she may as well just jump in. Wild potatoes are a pretty good get. Like a self-contained pool, isn't it? Yes, I can climb. Incredibly slowly and from an incredibly low angle. Let's change the camera angle, thank you. We are more dynamic than we ever were before. With these having the green torn in them, if I want to make more grass beans so more people can get heals in time, I should probably pick them up when I see them. Too bad I can't swing for that yet. Hey, it's the fairies. I haven't checked out if I can pick up the bones yet. I can. The question is, what's a high level enemy or not at this point as well? Don't want to stumble into something that's past my pay grade. But equally, gathering a variety of materials now is redonkulously important, isn't it? The Forest of Beginnings. Why is it so green? My basket's half full. Green Poonies! That you did it. Flaming Rabbit! In terms of using quick item, everything costs 1 CC. I use 1 skill, so I've got 1 CC worth of skill to be able to use. She just hit like a summoning circle. 1 skill, 1 CC, use our items, and now we've got a battle system that's a billion times more active. It doesn't have you sitting on stuff like core charges, because you're generating them in the field. Of course, you might want to generate your out of combat healing ones first, and then go from there. Just that camera there. It's silly good. And the battle system just starts flowing like that from very early on. No criteria. I imagine the one person why I like the camera system is probably why they dislike it, right? I know I started with Ryza. She might not like me anymore. These guys are giving a bit more experience, aren't they? Maybe I'll take the hint and just get another level on me. Oops, I switched character instead. I'm gonna activate your one this time. I could just do both, right? I don't know what I do. You got hurt and all that. You're kind of, you're not for battle, are you? It's like she's just there, like, I have this really big bladed weapon, and I'm firing fire rings. Man, Taylor, too cool. Accidentally beheaded Ryza. Or intentionally. There's a treasure chest, but it's down there. I wanted you to do physical damage before you do magic and physical, and then when I didn't, I was really confused. Is it ever gonna stop raining? My treasure chest. Blessed feathers. Thankfully. Also, sprinting does speed you up. Thankfully, no mimic. Not that we ever saw one before, but still. So where am I going? I guess there might be landmarks to explore as well, but left is supposed to be our destination. Getting near leveling up, though. What's my HP like at the moment? So I've lost a little bit here, there, and everywhere. Seemingly, I haven't gathered any extra core charges yet. Oh no, I do have some. So how many do I have? I have 10. I'm cool with that. You just dealt physical damage, but I know that's not what you mean. It's not even just a flaming ring. It explodes when it makes contact. It's a bit more than a flaming ring, I think. Alright, let's see what kind of level you're at. I'll say the Flower Pixie has more HP. The tactics level goes up with the extra orders as well. No matter what, once we hit the combo, it goes in. Meanwhile, Talon Lightning Fast, Reisalin Sharpshooter, and Progenitor Footwork. So if I go to this menu of the basket every time, so I've already restored all my CC, which means I can constantly heal my characters after every battle. I no longer have to like worry about HP in terms of just, oh, do I have to go back yet? Danger ahead. Do not enter. Which way are you telling me not to enter? There are monsters over there. Yeah, this is off the beaten path, so I'm not surprised to see a few. They don't look too strong, though. Still, even weak monsters can be a threat if there are enough of them. Just like us humans. I suppose it makes sense the same would be true for monsters. Watch out! Here they come! The sheep are attacking! Battles take place within a single restricted area. It's given us tutorials and we're like been having fun of it already. If there are multiple enemies within the same area, they'll gain the area boost buff. Enemies within range of the area boost will become stronger, so try and pick up the more vulnerable ones first. Stunning enemies within the battle area can remove the area boost effect, so stunned enemies simply continue attacking them until you fully deplete their stun gauge. Hold R1 and use skills to attack and stun the enemy. What do you want me to do? Because I can't do two. But it's automatically stunned, so it's telling me about stuns. Stun enemies will be immobilized for a short time. All attacks on them will become critical hits. Continuing to attack a stun enemy can eventually cause them to break down. If you break an enemy down, they won't be able to move for a while. So it's a good idea to aim for it whenever you can. That's it for this tutorial. Take some time to experiment and learn how to fight. If you forget the controls, you can check them later. Nope. Gotta beat up the poor sheep. Breakdown! Breakdown! They gave me less experience than the slimes. We won. But you're right. They really are stronger in packs. Right? Make sure not to let your guard down, no matter who the enemy is. Patty, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Are you sure you don't want to turn back? I said I'm fine. We should continue on. So the sound of rain will never abate. So they've got an area boost now, maybe? I need you to go. Come on. How about we just move on to the next target too? I've got an item rush. What do I do then? Oh, I got to choose okay. cool.
僕もちょっとだけ鍛えてるんだよね。
Level 11.
ちょっとは強くなれたのだ。
もっと強くなるぞ。実践で得た経験、無駄にはしないわ。
It's Olizandri L up. That's what this is. Green Punables. I'm very worried about my basket amount. 54. Thank God it gave me a 200 starter though. So whatever is here is down that way, but I can't actually go down that way, as you can see. It's blocked off. That's like a dive or something? We need a bomb rod stat. That time where you're moving in is actually a great time to choose what character you want to play with that one as well. So that's nice. The moves combo really well from one into another too. I like Samba because it's super easy to collect. Doesn't get in all your nooks and crannies then. Hey son. And even when you change to the character, it gets them in the middle of their attack animation camera angle, which is meant. Well, here's our runes.